My name is Jackie Sutton. I live in Hampton. I am, as the people in the South where I reside say, the knee baby, which is next to the youngest child. And when we were growing up, I suffered from the middle child syndrome because for many of my formative years, it was just Anna, me, and Bernice at the house. So Bernice was always the baby, she got her way. Anna was the oldest, and she always would do things, and then I would have to follow in behind her. So there I was, a middle child, but I'm really the knee baby, but next to the youngest, whatever that means. I, in talking with Rhonda that day, everybody, we were going to try to do this family reunion a little different and let other people take over things because I guess us, the older generation, need to pass things down to the younger generation. So I said I was just going to try to stay out of everything because I know at times people were saying I talk too much or no, she's not going to get up there and cry or whatever. But like Rhonda told me today, she thought it was important that we do this. So I'm glad to see it. I haven't shed a tear yet. I got choked up, but I haven't shed a tear yet. So I'm glad we did, Rhonda. And Rhonda said, I'll take the hit. And that's what we have to do sometimes. Sometimes when you know you're right, you have to go on and do what's right. And it's right for us to get together and do something besides eat and run and eat. We need to talk with each other. I mean, we all make a sacrifice to get here. And it's a shame if we don't make an effort, after all the effort and sacrifice we make to get here, to at least talk with each other and get to know what's happening with each other. So this is important. I have a husband, Raymond, and you heard from him earlier.
I'm not free.
What's that? Oh, that's the freedom. And 2 children, and they are Candace and Raymond, and they're both here today. I am happy that they are. And something I feel real good about, like my sisters have said, is our family wants to come to the family reunion. I never have to tell them to come. They always ask me, when is it, what's going on, and they ask me the details. And Candace, of course, everybody knows, gets on it, stays on the internet. So if she plans the trip and how things are going to go, I mean, she does it, I think, now more than I did. And I'm happy about that because I don't have to tell them anything. They just do, you know, what they're going to do. And they find that it's important for them to come to family reunion. So,
Let me close this up for you.
And as far as my mom is concerned, it is 20 years since she passed, Juanita. And I love, during the time we were growing up, we weren't allowed to do much of anything. And I used to be so upset and angry about that. But when I look back on it, it was the best thing for me. You know, it kept me out of a lot of,
Amen.
I don't know what would have happened otherwise, but I had a good upbringing, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And I tried to do the best that I know how with my husband, with our children too. So I thank God. I thank God for being here today. I'm thankful to be here with my family. I love each and every one of you. And I'm glad to be here. Next. No cheers.
I'd just like to tag on something to the lady's comments here. You see, what happened way back in 1967, when I came back to the United States, I met a young lady in Washington, D.C., and she carried me home to pit gas to meet Mama. And there was somebody over there who said, you just can't say no to Little Bell. And that was one of the things that I learned a whole bunch of stuff up there that I didn't know I knew. But she was a beautiful lady, beautiful lady. She taught me how to be a good husband.
Amen. Amen.
And she taught me how to respect my wife. And it wasn't no whole lot of you gotta, you gotta, you gotta. She just had a way of managing things. I mean, seriously, she had a way of managing things.
Amen.
And she managed me beautifully. Now, and she taught her daughter how to manage me. And she does a beautiful job. And I mean, I'm happy, so, you know, it's got to be all right. But the best thing of all of this is that in her teaching me and teaching her, she taught us to teach these two offspring, and they will learn to teach theirs, and everyone will grow in a beautiful world. I know. Seriously. Respect and all of that is what it's all about. Love and respect. Peace. God bless.
I don't want everybody to scatter, because Candace actually has an idea that will give everybody a chance to say something. I'm sorry, I know Stacy, but I saw people leaving, so I didn't want people to leave.
And mention you want
Yeah, the kids, right, the kids, exactly. All right, Stacy.
Okay, I'm not gonna promise no tears, so. I'm Bernice's oldest child that she gave birth to, and the first time I ever said that, somebody gave me slack about it, you know, why distinguish? But it's just the fact that my mother didn't single out her children. I was the one that she actually birthed, but she had way more children than the ones that she gave birth to. The children that were in her home, the children that she raised were hers, whether they came out of her or not. And I just wanted to say that I can't speak for the younger generation, but I can give you some positiveness back and say that I am one that do appreciate this. Because I look at my daughter, and I told Aunt Mary this a couple of months ago. Me and my child were talking, and I talk about y'all a lot, about summers in Pittsburgh, and going to Mama taking me down to Hampton just on the blue. We knocking at Jackie's door, she don't even know who it is. You know, and my child said to me, but Mommy, I don't know your family. And I was talking to Aunt Mary about that, and I didn't even have to ask. And Mary said she can come, you know, just no. And I said, well, I want to talk to Renee. I want to make sure. What did I say? That's what, you know, what was told. Sorry, but that's what was told to me. You know, she just said, you know, I'll talk to Renee. If you want to bring her, you let me know. And I just love that. And sometimes my husband has a big family. I mean, they couldn't fit in this house. And sometimes he doesn't understand why I'm the way I am about family and just the emotion that I have. And like one thing about this crime thing, he has an issue with that, but he learns that I get it honest. And every time he comes in, he says, I see why you're the way you are. So, but I just wanted to give some positiveness back and say that this is appreciated, and just like I just learned something new today. Every time we do this, I learn something new. I didn't know about. I always thought it was just Grandma and Aunt Minnie. I never knew there was anyone else, or you know what I'm saying. So we learned things come about, that you didn't know. So I just wanted to give some positiveness, and I thank God that I'm here. I think we're the furthest down. I'm all the way in North Carolina, but I was determined to come. I made it up in my mind, that it didn't matter what was going to happen. I wanted to be here because I don't get to see you all a lot, and I miss my summers in Pennsylvania, and I miss my, and I was telling Michael the other day also about, I remember, I was a little girl, but I remember Grandma's house and cots in the hallway, and people were sleeping on floors, and we were piled up, but we were happy and we had fun. This little house with, 3 rooms, and it was crowded, people on the floor, you're stepping over people, there's so many people, but it was fun. I was a little girl, but that's one of the earliest memories I have, and I remember it and I cherish it, and I just want to give that to my children, and I want them to know, my family and why I'm the way I am, and why I'm so into family and the love and emotion that I show. Oh, and I'm sorry, I have so many. My mother raised my sisters on my father's side. There's Tina, Michelle, Ronnie, and Nikki, and she gave birth to 2 after me. That was Dawn and Alice. And then she also had 3 stepchildren in New Jersey, Vanessa, Tracy, and Emily.
What y'all like inside, y'all do make up love. I might got a big family, but y'all put out way more love than mine, so we make up for
Okay. Just something I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks. Like Rhonda said, all of us don't get to talk to each other a lot. So I was thinking what we could do for this time, everybody says their name and they say something that has gone on in their life, whether it's good or bad, whether it's a high or a low, and just share it with the family. And I'll start off. My name is Candace Sutton. I'm Jackie and Ray's oldest daughter. This year has been an eye-opening year for me. Let's see, to start it off, I'm going back to school. Woohoo! And I got a promotion at my job, but I'm praying not to be there too much longer. Next.
Candace, go in the back.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lamar Garrett. I guess this is my second year here with this family. I've learned to appreciate it because it's been 1980 actually. It's been the last time I attended a family reunion with my own family until we went to a unfortunate thing, but it gave us a chance to come together. My aunt passed away 2 years ago, and that was 22 years since I had seen my family. And there's a reason behind it, because I've been in the military for 22 years. And something positive, I'm about to retire from the service in 2 months. I'll be able to roll over to my wife and say, okay, sweetie, I don't have to get up. So that's positive. On the negative side, right after we left here last year, I think we had it in August, with our last family reunion, my grandfather had a heart attack. So I went to Nevada, 4 times? I flew out to Reno, and I didn't finally get tired of it. My wife got tired of it. So I had to bring my grandparents to live with us. My grandmother has Alzheimer's. She's had it since 1990. So this is a break for me this weekend because she's in respiratory care. My grandfather, unfortunately, had surgery Friday, but he's doing fine. And so that's me. I'm going to turn it over to I turn it over to my wife.
No,
Don't skip no while.
I'm Roland Ragland. This is my mom, Laura Ragland. Mom and Susie have been best friends since ever. I feel very blessed. I came here, no one knew my name. They said, you better act like family or you won't eat. And once I started eating, everybody was like, who is that? I'm had a great time this weekend and hope to do it again next year.
Some positive. I haven't been to many family reunions. I'm trying to get to back in the groove these days here. But I ain't coming back, y'all gonna be trying to work me like that.
You say you want to take you to a path.
Hey, bro, I love you, my little cousin and everything. I tell you, handle it off of me. This boy, you handling some more.
I ain't had to take no garbage. I ain't even touch garbage yet.
Oh, man, don't put that as a positive part of this situation. I helped my little cousin out with his numbers, and he appreciates it. You know, it's just good to see everybody.
See you next year.
And I'm just joking. Of course, I'm gonna be around, and I'm gonna try. That's one of my goals. To get back in the family because our matriarchs are getting a little bit older now, and it's going to have to come down on us to carry the tradition out. So I'm going to start participating a little bit more in our endeavors as our family. A little bit of what? Oh, New York City. Forget about that. I was supposed to have a karaoke thing here.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm gonna listen. I just want to see.
Oh yeah, I understand. Okay, I got it.
Okay, everyone, I'm Cheryl Kohler. I'm married to my daughter. On the positive note, I'm a consultant for one of the family. Black-owned company out of Oregon. My consultant number is 3175. That's it. What about your son? Anthony! Come here. And that's right. This is the love of my life outside of Jesus Christ. Anthony. I'm Carol. And oldest daughter. I'm not old. I'm funny. Went back to work in January, and the best part of it is that it's a job that the Lord gave me that I can handle. Oh, right. I don't have to do much of anything, and I love it. I don't have anything negative. No, it's always good. God is good every day. That's right. Daughter. Kids. I have a daughter, Almond, and we have two daughters, Araya and Benaiah, and I have a grandson, Robert, who's here.
Don't forget your son.
Oh, well, you don't know what I meant. My daughter. And who are my granddaughters? Okay.
My name is Michelle Washington Garrett. Candace and I have been very close friends since 1990. And I have come to love her family as my own. We've been to the family reunion. This is our second year. She is my daughter's godmother, and positive things that happened this year. Oh, I got a job! Woo! That was my positive thing. Everybody, I'm Kimberly. You know I'm always happy to be here at the family reunion. I love my family. done. I'm the daughter of Lena Moore, that's my mother. She's the love of my life. I try to talk to her every day, even though I live in New Jersey. I agree with what everybody said about family, mother and my father and our days should belong. And yes, our parents are getting older, but we have to do what we can to support them and help them and love them and cherish them while they're in the land of living. Because tomorrow is not promised to none of us. In terms of something positive for me, Renee, I really appreciate what you said about trusting God. I trust in God every day of my life. And this year I also got a job. I had worked for 3.5 years. I never missed a beat. I was able to pay my mortgage every month. I was able to go on vacation. I was able to eat. And just when I thought I didn't know where I could turn, how I was going to pay my mortgage, God provided it. And God provided it. And I can take it. So I'm very, very thankful. It may not come when you want it, but he always comes on time. I have a son. He'll be 21 this year. He lives in Denver. He couldn't be with us even though he wanted to be. If he's turning around now, and life is starting to become more positive for him, which is becoming more positive for me. And so I really don't have anything negative to say. I just thank God and continue to trust in God. And I'm happy to be here and I love everybody.
Laura, don't roll your eyes. My name is Laura Ragland. Suzanne Springs for 35 years. Wow. Just think about that. You can't throw it together.
Oh, okay. I'm Priscilla Collins. I'm from Pitt Gas, so I grew up with Anna, Jackie, and Bernie. Anna and I were through every grade of school together. And and Miss Little just lived either up the street or down the street from me. Until my dad moved to 10 miles. That's another story. Talk about being out in the woods. This was very familiar. But as far as positive news, same positive news I had last year. I retired after 35 years in Pittsburgh public schools. The typical thing about myself, a Cadillac, and I've had a lot of fun this year. Everybody, I like a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Danielle Nicole Outlaw. I was son Michael Outlaw Jr. August of last year. He'll be 160. And I got married in December the 20th, 2003. And I attended school at the University of the Penn State University in Erie, Pennsylvania. My mother is Vanessa Fuller, and my father is Derwin Fuller, Sr., but he's not here. All right, my name is Tiffany Fuller. I'm the daughter of Derwin Fuller. I'm going on my 4th year of college. All right.
That's Robert Fuller, that's Carol Bryant. Okay, Mr. Rogers.
We'll be here the rest of the night. This is my family. My family. Every time they say family, my goodness, that's what it's all about. People that don't have and don't know what their family structure happen to be, they're in trouble. You must have family. And these Johnsons, when I run into them, my goodness, they've been family ever since what, 87, 85? 1982. 82. It's been that way. And I'm 82 years old.
Oh, wow.
No, wait a minute. I'm 81, working on 82. Don't want to take none, but I tell you, this is a wonderful family. And the young people, please take all this in because if the young people don't carry it on, it won't be. They must carry it on. You must have each other, and because when you're together, just conversation. Have to get what the Lord wants you to do. You must be religious. So you don't know the Lord, come to know it. Because there's nothing like the Lord. And I've been blessed. Been shot up a couple of times, been dead, stayed in the hospital 9 months. This is all back in 1963. Had 8 major operations, half my stomach out. It's crazy, but the Lord keep on blessing me. He keep on heaping it on. And all I can say is praise it, praise it, praise it. Love every one of you. Love every one of you. Especially you. That's my brother back there.
Praise.
You're working on that.
I'm Vincent Johnson, married to Dr. Rhonda D. Moore Johnson, son-in-law of Juanita Moore and Virgil Moore, father of Rosalind Imani Johnson, Jocelyn Anita, who we took to Yellow Spring, West Virginia this morning, and Wesley Allen Johnson. And I'm glad to be here. I haven't made all 20 reunions, but I've made many of them, made many tapes. And at some time we'll have to have a family reunion movie-thon where we just play the tapes back to back. We've done that kind of here and there, but that's something that we'll have to do maybe next year. One of the things I was thinking about doing after hearing bits of the family history, I've been able to document on Family Tree Maker my family's family tree. And I want to make it a project to hear from the folks who know the family history. Like Leela, it seems like you got a good handle on pieces. Mom, you've got a handle on pieces. And Mary, and I'll try my best to capture in a family tree format the family history, and maybe that can be a part of the program next year. A good thing that's happened for me this past year, I'm like Candace, I'm going back to school. I went to my 25-year college reunion in June, and I decided to get a Master's in Business Administration from Waynesburg College.
Okay.
Passed by it on the way down here. They have a Wexford site, so I'll be pursuing my Master's. If everything goes right, I'll get my degree in 2 years. Thanks, dear.
I'm Rosalind's son, and that's my dad. And something was going to happen to me this year is I'm graduating class 2005 from high school, and I got my license last week. After I graduate, I want to get a master's in psychology and become a counselor, middle school counselor, in education, become a guidance counselor. And college I hope to go to is 2-year college, so I'll probably graduate with my dad. So, in like 2007 or whatever year
I'm Dawn Evelyn, and I graduated from 6th grade.
All right.
That's my mom, and that's my grandma, and I graduated from 4th grade.
Hello, my name is Almond. I'm Carl Fuller's daughter. I enjoy coming to the summer reunion every year. I can't wait every August just to see everybody I see once a year. And this is my daughter Renaya, and she was born on January 14th. Mother and daughter sleep upstairs. That's it.
My name is Gerald. I'm here with Carol. I've been part of the family reunions now for about 8-9 years. I haven't made them all. this family, the entire family, each